Warning: the video content you are about to witness is not for everyone. Here at Simplicity Productions, we would like to say that everything you are about to witness is in no way representative of anything we feel. All of us here at Simplicity Productions have strong support for the gay rights, and anything here is done to exaggerate issues that do exist and themes of the readings we had to do.
It should not be viewed by anyone.
Simplicity.
Oh haha! I'm your host Anal, and here today at Box News we talk about all the deepest issues that are plaguing our country, such as whether or not Jamie Lynch Spears should keep the baby, or whether or not women should get abortions. And today we are talking about the very serious issue, gays and children. Now we want to know whether or not the gayness gene is something that should be cured. And today we are here talking to the creator of Queer, and we're going to learn what exactly it is and how it works, and whether or not we should inject it in children in order to make it so they are cured of this disease. Hello, I'm here with Republican Congressman candidate Felch Fago. Felch, may I call you that?
Yes.
What do you think of this new vaccination that is being talked about, the one that cures gayness in children?
I think it's absolutely necessary, and Dr. Yiddish invented it, and I'm a good friend of his, and we need it to drive down the homosexual agenda in this country.
Why do you think that? Why do you feel that way?
Because I think that gay people are the biggest danger to society. They're even worse than Al-Qaeda because two men cannot reproduce.
But if they love each other?
Then they're sick.
Okay, well, let me ask you, what do you think of the allegations about Dr. Yiddish being a quack?
They're wrong. He's the most brilliant man I've ever met.
And what do you feel about this talk about censorship and things like that, such as censorship? Dr. Yiddish was telling me that he felt that you should censor the media and not allow things like telling to be produced. For those of you who don't know, Tell Me is a piece about gay erotica attributed to Oscar Wilde.
Yeah. Well, it's pretty graphic stuff here. Like he pulled off his trousers and was about to suit the action to the words when a slight cough was heard. It was at once followed by a piercing cry, and before we could understand what was the matter, the body of the tough old prostitute was bathed in blood. It's just real graphic stuff. This should not be in our libraries. This is the worst thing that's ever happened in this country. We got to get rid of these faggots. We got to just wipe them out.
Okay. Thank you very much, Phil. Thank you very much. Hello, I'm here with Dr. Yiddish. I'm here with Dr. Yiddish, the creator of Queer, also known as the gay vaccination. Now, doctor, tell me, what made you want to go into this research?
Well, you see, it was actually my father who inspired me. You see, he didn't want the world to be gay, and he wanted to help us. Well, you see, the problem is, it's an illness. You know, you want to cure cancer, right? So we want to cure gayness.
What do you mean?
But you see, the problem is there was a skinny gene. And technology had taught us that basically there are some dimples in the skull. And these dimples show us that the gay gene exists up here in the head. And our job here is to cure that gene, to get rid of it, to extract it,
Why?
to kill it.
Why is it a disease?
It's a disease.
If you ask anyone, they all say they're happy.
Well, they think they're happy. See, it's all about the mind. And that's the problem. They can't admit they have a problem.
Okay, now, what research have you done that led you to this?
Well, you see, based on my father's work, I gave me the inspiration. But then I started looking at things like, the National Enquirer and stuff like that. The National Enquirer is the best source of news information you'll ever find. I guarantee it. More than Scientific American.
Okay, thank you very much, Doctor.
No, but then wait, it's called Queer, okay? Look it up, okay?
Thank you very much, Doctor. Thank you.
No.
Oh, hello. I'm here with Richard Bones, a big-time lawyer here in the big city. and he's going to tell us a little bit more about this new gay vaccination and whether or not it should be legal to force this upon our gay children to cause them to be cured, or so-called cured. So tell me, Richard, what do you think?
Thank you, Anal. First of all, I prefer Dick.
All right, Dick.
This issue is very personal for me, because my son is a fanuk.
What is fanuk?
He likes to have anal sex with other men.
Okay.
Yes. Anyway, so me and my wife were distraught, right? We come across this no more gay whatever. We give it to him, and you can see how happy he is now, right?
James, nobody ever calls me that.
He's a cute little guy. He's adorable.
He's adorable, and we are so proud.
So tell me, from a legal standpoint, what do you think about this? Should it be something the government forces upon our children?
That's a good question. I am a lawyer. You see, 200 years ago or something, Abraham Lincoln, right? He's duping guys in the butt all the time, and no one cares. It's just something you do. But these days, you venture in one time, that's it for you. You're a queer forever.
I guess I don't know my American history.
Yes, well, these labels stick, and eventually people are killing themselves over this thing. Am I right, Doctor?
Yes, you are.
Exactly.
Oh, okay, well, yeah. So, you're saying yes, this should be something that is
Obviously,
forced.
yes. And I mean, this sort of cultural definition of sexuality is different all over the world.
You don't think these children could do just fine on their own?
No, I do not. You know, guys are sucking each other off in New Guinea. Not for this Guinea, right? It's different everywhere. But,
Okay, well, yeah.
here it seems like there should be a law. You give the kids the anti-gay vaccine, everyone is happy, right? What is the downside?
Suicide.
Good point. Good point.
Thank you very much.
No
Thank
problem.
You very much. Haha, hello again, my friends. I'm here with Virginia Wiesel,
I'm sorry, I prefer Gina.
Gina Wiesel, a leading psychologist, in telling us why homosexual children exist. And she is going to tell us what she thinks about this gay gene and what she thinks about all of this. So tell us, Debbie, what do you think causes a homosexual in a child?
Well, it's very simple. It's a psychological problem, to be honest. When a child is growing up, basically what happens is that there's a gene that covers up psychologically all other psychological problems with this gayness. Basically, they have very serious psychological problems, but it is being covered by them being gay. And it is enforced by then when they grow up, when they are surrounded by their peers, their male peers, and then their father or men that they look up to, and they are not treated like a man if they are very effeminate, then that causes them to later on be gay.
Now, what do you think of this vaccination?
I think it's a very good idea. I mean, I'm a little bit reserved on some of the secondary effects because, as we all know, Dr. Yiddish is such an amazing person.
That's me.
Anyway, I do believe that there are some very good ideas that are coming out of this research. I do believe there should be one or two more test runs, as I never take the first thing. But I do believe that there are a lot of things that can be improved, but I definitely think it should be used.
Do you feel it's more of the mother or father's fault in this?
I definitely think it is far more the father's fault, but the mother does have a very strong impact in the child's development, especially a male. For example, for Freud, he said that in a boy's relationship growing up, his mother was essential to his psyche. And it's true that if an effeminate boy is reassured by his mother that he should act more and more feminine and encourages his nonviolent acts, then therefore he will become a gay man. But also in a father, if he does not reinforce a masculine attitude, reinforce him to be strong, reinforce him to act like a man, then he will become and stay an effeminate gay man.
Okay, thank you very much, Debbie.
You're welcome.
Now, on to Reverend Dan. Haha, hello again, my friends. We are here in the holiest place in America with a religious man, Reverend Dan. So tell me, Reverend, you've heard of this new vaccination, yes?
I think it's great and all, but really all you need to do is give your little boys to me. Because back in the olden days, the only thing that you would trust your little boys with was the Reverend and his mighty rod of righteousness. Just pure and simple, teachings, back in the days of petticoats and when sexual repression was kept to dungeons and cellars, that kind of thing. Just keeping away from the public eye, trusting the Lord with your little boys.
Well, what do you think about this new vaccination? We're trying to get the church's view on it.
Well, the church has always had its certain ways of dealing with pariahs, the sick and the ailments. We would put them in leper colonies, we would take them away to special camps, to teach them the word of the Lord and to whip it right into them, just nice and slow, just so no one would speak about it. None of these feelings, these gushy things. It was Adam and Eve, not Adam and Steve. And Cain, he killed Abel. He didn't fornicate with the whole stable. And I just think that's just horrible. Just give your boys to me. Trust in the Lord.
Well, what about this whole vaccination thing, though?
Vaccination. I once had a vaccination for a horrible flu. Would it be something like that? Would it cure them? Or to think that we could get rid of someone altogether? Because if they die in the process, then that's fine with me. I mean, if they're...
Well, let's not get into that now, but...
but if they're dead, they can't say anything.
Well, yes, but what about the vaccination, Reverend?
I don't know. If it works, it's good. I'll have to pray about it. I'm going to have to go to God about it. But I just don't think we should talk about it. It shouldn't be discussed. If you're going to do it in private. Everything needs to be in private and closed away. Dark glasses, tinted windows. You need to just keep it away from the public view. Because the less they know about it, the less they'll be concerned. They'll get all riled up, they'll start rioting, and then you'll have horrible things, there'll be guns shooting off, there'll be chaos, it'll be Sodom and Gomorrah all over again, just people turning into pillars of salt and flame and hellfire. No, you don't want any of that.
Okay, thank you very much, Reverend. Alright, everybody. So tonight, what have we learned? We have learned many things. But what exactly we have learned? That, my friends, that is for you to decide. Goodbye, everybody. Goodbye. Oh shit. This is scary. Get me out. Open the door.
Simplicity.